YouTube? Cardfight King here, Aqua Life baby. You already know how it is. So we got some mail in, and it's a pretty big package. Let me show you what we got, because it's mail day once again. We got that Kagebushi no Jutsu. So yes, we got our shipment of Murakumo cards. Murakumo deck is here. This is actually going to be my little brother's deck. I just dropped the cards. But he's going to be playing Murakumo. This deck's really good. I actually made top 4 at our locals with another buddy of mine's build. I just said I just want to play something different today, so picked it up, played it. Deck is really fun, really good. Only issue with Excel decks is, if Excel bricks, it's extremely hard for them to come back. If they brick just extra hard, it's just really hard for them to make some type of comeback. But other than that, the deck, when once you get your pieces, if you can at least get to your main Vanguard, then it'll run. The deck will just run pretty smoothly. But round 1, I beat OTT 2-1. The game 2, I could have made it a little bit easier on myself by instead of trying to push him to 4 damage, I should have just attacked the deer that was on the board. And then next turn I would have been able to go for a full lock. And pressure, because I did have a large field. And it's just that I just didn't have the guard in my hand. I had literally both play sets of the arresters in my hand. So in my hand and between my hand and the field, I had literally both play sets. So it didn't really work out. So I should have done a better attack pattern. Other than that, I still would manage to close out game 3 simply by preventing my opponent from riding. Then round 2, I lost to Shadow Paladins. I bricked super hard. Didn't see Zanbaku. I drew a trigger every single draw phase, and I was not able to put any rear guards on the board for pressure. I was stuck on Mandala Lord. I didn't even draw to another copy of it or anything, so it was really bad, against Shadow Paladins, and that trend happened both games. So yeah. And then played against Dark Irregulars round 3. I won that matchup 2-0. I was able to, pretty much I was able to rush them effectively, stay at a low damage, survive a no life king turn, lock up his, while he was on, when he rode a different Vanguard both games, that's when I performed the lock, preventing him from being able to re-ride during the ride phase, so that he wouldn't ride, because he did drive check another no life king, but I prevented him from being able to place that on the Vanguard circle. And because of the overrunning advantage and what Dark Irregulars do have to kind of sacrifice for that turn, he wasn't able to put out a effective field despite attacking my rear guards. I was just throwing units at him, and it just overwhelmed him. Other than that, made top 4 because we only had 3 rounds that day, but it was still good. Deck's fun, really good deck. It seems like they're improving Excel with kind of every set. Right now, Nova Grapplers and Aquaforce are the only Excel decks that do not have any ability to plus to hand or to field. So they're really, dependent on what you draw into and how much pressure you are putting out, because they do not have any ability to, to plus or gain true advantage. So you really have to put in units that really pressure and make your opponent, make difficult guarding decisions. Other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have my Aquaforce deck coming. It's coming soon. If you guys, this is a Team Vanguard deck box. Cool crap. But got the Maelstrom deck in there. I'll be profiling that pretty soon. But other than that, Cardfight King, Aqua Life baby. You already know how it is. And we out.